Tonight we're going to make cauliflower patties. We decided instead of going with the main dish tonight to go with like a side dish because, you know, a lot of times you really know what you're going to have for a main dish. You're going to have either a steak or chicken, maybe some pork chops, but then you think, well, what am I going to do on the side? Well, cauliflower is a very versatile vegetable, and what we're going to do is show you tonight how you can make cauliflower patties, and you could serve them, and we're lining them up here to display how you could do it as an appetizer, where you could have some dipping sauces with the nice patties on the side. This is actually Crystal's dinner tonight. We made steak and asparagus, but instead of a baked potato we did the cauliflower patty. But then also, if you want to have it as a meal, you could have a nice cauliflower burger. This is like a California burger, where we have the lettuce, tomato, avocado, provolone cheese, and cauliflower. So it could actually be a meal in itself. So again, very versatile vegetable, very good recipe, very healthy, low fat, and if you're interested, watch and we'll step you through the whole process. Okay, the ingredients are very few, but again, a very easy recipe. All we have is 1 head of cauliflower, 2 eggs, some butter, cheddar cheese. It's a sharp cheddar, but you could use whatever kind you want. Breadcrumbs. Then we're going to use a little olive oil. Our friend Jen gave us this. Some
best
salt.
Present ever. Fancy olive oil.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. A little salt and cayenne pepper, and that's it. As we go through this, you could have it as an appetizer, a side dish, or a meal in itself. We're gonna cut the cauliflower, and the way I do it, I just cut a circular pattern around the center of the cauliflower to cut that out. You see how that's all fallen off? We can just pull that off. Right now I'm going to cut it in chunks. So you cut it down the middle, and we're going to boil it for about 10 minutes to make it nice and soft. We could take that center piece out. And after we boil it and get it nice and soft, we're going to mash it down. So we have our pot here. Alright, we have the cauliflower in the pot, all cut up. And we're going to put a little water in it. We're not going to submerge it, maybe fill it halfway, because we want to boil it and steam the cauliflower. So just about that. And we put it on high, put a top on. And once it starts boiling, about 10 minutes. Okay, it's been boiling for about 10 minutes. It's nice and tender. I stuck a fork in it and it went through very easily, so we're going to drain it.
Okay, Stewie.
Hey, you stop that.
Everybody pays attention to your pajama pants.
No, you stop that. And we come over here and we put a tablespoon of butter in, and then we're going to mash.
Oh.
Now we're going to mash. Just like you do with potatoes when you're making mashed potatoes. Just we're going to do this with the cauliflower. It's just a regular potato masher. I'm going to mash it down. Now we'll put a little salt on. Because the water we boiled these in, we didn't put any salt in. So now just salt to taste, however much you think you would like. Then we're going to do the eggs. Now I like, instead of cracking the eggs right in the bowl, I usually crack them in a dish, because if you get some shells in it, you know, you don't want to leave them in there. So it's good to pre-crack them here and see if you have any shells, which we didn't get this time, which is good. But if you did, then you can just take the shell right out. We'll put the eggs in. Then we have half a cup of sharp cheddar and half a cup of panko breadcrumbs. And we'll put those in. Now we'll put a little cayenne pepper just to give it a little kick, and we're going to mix it up. I let the cauliflower cool off for about 10 minutes, and now what I'm going to do is put a little olive oil in the pan, and we'll put it on medium-high heat. And once that gets heated up, we'll start putting the patties in the frying pan. Okay, we take a little of the cauliflower and make a nice little patty out of it, almost like a potato pancake, if you've ever done that before. And we're going to put it in the frying pan. Again, medium-high heat. You don't want it too hot. You don't want to burn it. We're just going to cook it about 3 minutes on each side. Okay, they're frying, and while they're frying, just shake it around to let them slide around there. Okay, they've been about 3 minutes on each side, so we're going to take them out. And you see how the olive oil has already been absorbed? So this is the first batch. We'll take these out, and then we'll put a little more oil in, and we'll start cooking them again.
Oh, so wow, you have a lot more you can make with that batch.
Yep, we sure do. We cooked all the patties about 3 minutes each side. Now this one, I want to show that we can make an actual meal out of this. I put on a hamburger bun some lettuce. We'll put some provolone cheese on top. Maybe a couple slices of tomato. And I was thinking we can make like a California burger. So we'll put some nice sliced avocado on top of that. Okay, and now we have a nice avocado burger. Meatless meal. But we also have, this is what we're actually having for dinner tonight. We're having steak, asparagus, and for a side dish, instead of the baked potato, we're going to have the cauliflower patty. So you can see how it works well as a side dish. And then over here, I made a nice platter because you could serve this as an appetizer. A very healthy, economical side dish that you can make. Again, you saw how fast it was. It's just fried cauliflower. You could have whatever dipping sauces you want. We have the appetizer, the side dish, and an actual meal within itself.
Excellent. I'm gonna say right now that's my lunch tomorrow. that burger. You call it avocado, but what is it? A California burger?
California burger with cauliflower. So a very healthy meal if you want to stay away from meat. It's not vegan because remember we have eggs and cheese in it, but it's a vegetarian burger.
Yeah.
So if you're a vegetarian, there you go. You have a really good meal there. A very normal meal with the meat. You have the side dish and a very nice platter appetizer if you want to serve that. And the great thing you remember with kids, a lot of kids don't like cauliflower, but if you were to serve it in this fashion, there's a good chance that they might like that.
Yeah, they might not know what it is. So
yeah, and they'll just dig right in.
I like things like this appetizer there, because a lot of times you eat stuff like that in front of TV, in front of a sporting event, and you feel bad later because you ate a lot of bad stuff.
Exactly.
But this you wouldn't feel that bad about.
No, you don't have to feel bad about this at all because this is really good. It's cauliflower.
Yeah, you're like, I gorged on cauliflower. Yay me. That's really good. I didn't know where this was going, but I like where you took it. This is nice.
Yeah, you were a little surprised tonight when I said, yeah, we're doing cauliflower patties, and you looked at me like, what?
Yeah, I was a big time hater. I was hating. All right.